listen, we have the great pleasure of being here with Ronald Volker. I've watched this guy on YouTube. I've watched this guy on all kinds of crazy RC videos. Him flying around with his Yokomo over in Europe and Japan. I've seen him drive electric now. I've been watching him drive electric for a bunch of years. Ronald, top of his game, chasing down guys like Mark Reinhardt and making them look, like semi-amateurs. So it's a great honor to be here talking to you today. Tell us a little bit about kind of what your main focus was or is in your racing career. You're mainly an electric driver, so tell us a little bit about kind of what you do as an electric driver.
Yeah, of course, the focus for me is electric car.
Yeah.
World Championship. Yeah. It's the main focus every 6 years, but also we have almost every month a bigger race, international race.
Yeah.
So
wait a minute. So you have a race almost every month, kind of on the same level, or maybe even bigger than what we have going on here.
Well, we have let's say 5 or 6 ETS races each year, the European Championship, and other races like the European Masters, I have.
Oh my goodness! So you have a big race to go through all the time.
We have at least 8 or 9 races where most of the European international top drivers come.
And the competition must be intense.
If you finish the race, like say 4th or 5th, you get a chance 1 month later to strike back.
Nice. It's a good thing, yes. So tell me, so you run for Shepherd, and full disclosure, guys, I run for Shepherd. I love the car. If you need a Shepherd, see me. So you run for Shepherd. Tell me kind of, I guess, for a lot of the electric guys out there that may see this video, tell me some of the differences or maybe the benefits of being an electric guy, getting used to, kind of the very fine adjustments with electric. Tell me how you can kind of benefit from that coming into Nitro on-road racing.
I think from the driving style, it's easier to switch from electric to gas.
Okay.
But not enough time to take care of engine, parts, gears, and tires. It's a really big difference, and it is really challenging.
Yeah, so I ran electric for 20 years before I ran Nitro, competitively, on-road anyway. And I have to agree with you. I've been running Nitro now for about 4 years, and only now have I started to get the idea of the engine and clutch. But yeah, I would totally agree with you. Coming from electric, where all you got to worry about, is the motor and your battery, just make sure everything is plugged red to red, black to black. Pretty much that's it. Versus having to worry about clutch cap and clutch shoe material and all that kind of good stuff. It is a little bit more challenging, but tell some of the folks out here, outside of today's brushless motors, I mean the power difference. How does it feel driving, almost 2 horsepower in a 10 scale?
I mean, electric cars are very fast actually.
Yeah.
I think it's not
that different.
Not that different, but you can go out of the power. You can push from powder to the gas shell. But the challenging thing is to get the car working for 7 minutes and 45 minutes, 30 minutes. And
there's a big difference in the 6.
Yeah, but I think I like the style of a pit stop.
Yeah.
And to think about the diameters of the tires. But still it's a big difference.
Outstanding. So another question for you. How do you feel going into tomorrow? This is the first time you've been to this track, right? This is the first time you've been to Fort Myers. How do you feel about going into tomorrow? There's a lot of very big names in the world champion, Ralph Burch is here, Mike Swagger, Scotty Gray. There are a lot of very big names from the States, actually from this area, that are in this race that are looking to, I mean, over here we don't really get to race against. Paul Lemieux has raced against you, obviously, in electric before, but, we really don't get to see you out here in gas.
First of all, I really like this track. I mean, the borders, where you can crash the car easily, I really like it. You get stressful, like doing the 45-minute run. But, I'm still a little bit struggling with the setup because, as you know, this is my 7 or 8 race.
Yeah.
So I'm still supporting the other guys. Just try to get a 45 minutes.
He says slower than the other guys. Just to let you know, that means that he is 13.1, 12.9, 13 flat versus 12.7, 12.8. So when he says slower than you guys, not like me that are running, high 13s, mid 14s right now, right? So, as again in the challenge of racing against folks of this caliber, when you come to Fort Myers, I mean, there is a world-class level of competition here. But there's also from beginner all the way up to folks like Ronald that have done many things well. Right? So, I have to ask you about the whole tire saw, because it's a very big deal over there. And being an electric guy, I mean, we've always saw.
Yeah, but home tires is a big difference. Coming from Europe, I have no experience. Because the European races is countries like Italy, or other countries is allowed, but I'm actually struggling with how to use it, which kind of additive, and or the tools, or the readiness, and I tried it, but I still didn't get it to work, so I will use no additive.
Just use no right. So, question for you. So, 12 scale guys, they're used to saucing, a third, or the full tire, and then in the rear do the same thing.
Yeah, but for the 12 scale, we use their full in the rear, and maybe 1/3 or 1/4 in front.
Right.
But there's also like 1 or 2 kinds of additives we are using in US. 12 scale. Here.
There's many.
I got like 5-6 different opinions when I asked.
Paragon, SXT,
yeah.
And then there's my stuff. There's everybody has.
And then some guys said use for 10 minutes and go dry it or use it
rub it.
2 days, and
a little bit too much, right? Just put the car out there with it.
This is why it's got the biggest discussion in Europe or Germany. Almost everybody doesn't want to have
I saw they came out with those stickers that says no sauce. All the drivers that are against saucing, they'll put the sticker on their car and run it.
So this means that in Germany or in Europe, people doesn't get additives. Even it's an option to get better attempts, but it's just a matter of
Well, I tell you what, Ronald, thank you so much for the interview. It was great talking with you. I appreciate you coming down. I appreciate you racing with us. It's been fantastic. Ronald Volker, European champion of I don't even know how many. Like I said, this guy's won more stuff than I think I've seen him. All right, thanks, man.